Most people in this room and most people listening on YouTube have to come to the realization, as sad as it is, that you have pissed, you have urinated heretofore up until this morning your entire life down a fucking shithole. Very simple. That's it. If you want to create massive wealth. And why do I say that? Because after 46 years and teaching you morons for 23 years, you want to take the easy way out. Because you think life is a journey. That is horseshit. Life's a journey if you're a moron and you're retarded. But if you don't think money can buy happiness, you don't know where to fucking shop. You can get money and then go save the world. You can get money and save the forests in Brazil. You make money and go save global warming, which I don't believe in. But without money, you can't save a fucking thing. Don't you understand? Don't the fucking idiots on YouTube understand that? Until you make some shekels, until you make some fucking coin, you can't help anybody. Because if love got the job done, you wouldn't all be fucked up. How many in the room would like to see me take your mother's house away from him? No one, right? But that's what I'm going to do. Does the mom deserve it? No. The worst thing she did is she had this asshole for a son. That's not my problem. Even though this is our time, it's never going to get any fucking better than now, is that there's more competition now. So they think. But there isn't really any competition. A cheap fucking white race that wouldn't give you ice in winter, he's afraid enough to be here. Unfortunately, fear works. It's a shitty way to run a railroad. It's a shitty way to run the world. But fear works. I'm considered a pussy in the real world of icons. Because I'm not tough enough. Well, if I'm not tough enough, assholes, where does that fucking leave you? Well, you're here. That's where it leaves you. Our model has been great for 27 years, but our model is super great, or whatever superlatives transcend super great, super terrific, the last 7-8 months. It's unfucking believable. Because if you're afraid, the cocksuckers out there selling are 10 times more afraid. Because the average person on the planet that has a business is fucked. And as Vinica would say, in a bad way, not in a good way. They're fucking fucked. They're not raped by one or two people. They're raped by a fucking regiment of fucking aliens. And they know it. Hence, the only one moving part in the QLA model, the motivated seller, is, I don't know if it's 3 times, 2 times, 5 times, but more motivated than he was a year ago at this time. I told a couple of you earlier, I was privileged to partake of the 80s where we raped the fucking earth. We fucked it where it breathed, and I was part of it. I never thought I'd live long enough to see it again. This is the 80s on motherfucking steroids. For those of you that can pull the trigger. 2 or 3 of you try to talk to me when I was walking around the castle. I'm not interested in talking. I don't want to know your fucking name. Because familiarity breeds contempt. And I'm going to treat you no different than if you could ever get entree or exposure to the super high performance people that I've had the privilege to be around. How they treat people. Success leaves clues. If I'm the weakest link in the super high performance chain, where does that leave you? It leaves you fucked. 98% of all the high performance people in the world are introverts. Zuckerberg, Buffett, Gates, Elon are introverts. The 2% that aren't introverts aren't alpha males like me. Only about 10% of the non-introverts, or 0.2%, are extroverts and then crossing the line to being alpha males. You don't have to be an alpha male to do this. We've only got 2, arguably 3 on our Hall of Fame that are alpha males.